All right, welcome back, everyone. Oh my God, we got it's absolutely terrifying. What happened to Alicia? We got Screamo over here. Welcome back, everyone. Total Nonstop Impact talk for Impact fans. I'm absolutely terrified.
But it's Ghostface with a pink bow.
It is. It's
It's
Ghostface.
girly Ghostface.
Girly Ghostface
Girly Ghostface.
with a pink bow, waving
a glittery, bloody phone.
Okay. Hold that up to the camera again. Oh my God. It's glittery. It's bloody.
A little bit on that side. It's more for show. Plugs into my actual cell phone.
There you go.
Because we didn't have an actual Halloween thing. It's called Better Late Than Never, right? Why not?
Halloween every day when you.
That's right.
I know. Bill was dying to go live last week. I could tell in the chat. So my apologies. It's just I needed a break. And then I came back and we did the live reaction, and I think I need another break. Anyways, welcome everyone. We're back after taking a week off. Great numbers for the live reaction. Few trolls, but that's all right. That's that's just going to happen. So welcome. We got some heavy tippers in the chat already. Before we get too far, let's welcome them and see what's happening. Dr. Gerbs in the chat. Thank you so much. He says, Madvacat, you already know. Welcome to the roster. The newest Queen crew sent Jaded One, Pear, Fresia, Water, Hyacinth, and Violet Leaf, the official scent of former TNA ring announcer Jade Chung. Very interesting.
That's a nice scent combo right there.
Right? That is. Well, off the bed at got to work at 3 a.m. Good night, all. Well, thank you very much, Dr. Gerbs, and get yourself some good scented stuff. If you want to smell like Jade Chung, there you go. All right, what else we got here? We got Bell's Boy in the chat. Much love, brother. Thank you so much. Saw a bit of tonight's episode, and TNA needs to push the Great Hands and the Sinner and the Saints after their performance during the tag team gauntlet, and also push Dana Luna to the Knockouts title right now, provided WWE lets them. Wink, wink, right? Hopefully, that's what I said after seeing that match too. So thank you, everyone. Much love. Yes, the chats are always, super chats are always welcome. But you know what we love the most? Make sure you guys smash that like button, smash that sub button, ring that bell for notifications. And once again, welcome all in the chat live. And yeah, we're back. How's everyone doing? Alicia, how you doing?
Doing good. Still in the spirit.
You are still.
It's still.
I keep having to lift it though. It's hard to breathe under this thing.
It's.
I don't know how people do it. There's nothing here.
You know, it's funny.
Here.
Last night I watched a famous movie with 4 famous masks in it. It was Point Break.
Oh,
Patrick,
there you go.
Patrick Swayze and Keanu Reeves. The dead presidents, yes. And one of the best chase scenes I've ever seen in a movie is Keanu Reeves chasing Patrick Swayze in the Ronald Reagan mask through the neighborhood of LA, the backyards and alleyways and whatever, through homes and pools and whatever. And it just hit me all of a sudden, 30 some years later, he's doing this with the mask on. I'm like, how in the hell did he do that? the cardio on this guy is unbelievable. So yeah, it's it's no, Armand, no, not Power Rangers. No, I'm not a Power Ranger guy. But we also tonight have Bill, Mr. Front Row Bill, here with us. How you doing, Bill?
Doing very well, Jaybo.
Good.
I did have a good Halloween week. I hope everyone else did. Got to make a few appearances at some haunts. Actually, this past Saturday was at Six Flags Great Adventure because there was
Okay.
there was also a little wrestling show going on featuring a number of
Oh,
TNA individuals. I ran into our good president, Carlos Silva, there. Talked for a little bit.
cool.
So good seeing him even on a non-TNA. It felt even though there wasn't any TNA going on, it felt like some TNA in my blood. And Alicia, I got to ask you because were you at the 2300 arena or did it fall through? 'Cause I did not see you.
I'm surprised you didn't feel my eyeballs burning holes into the back of your neck. That's how close I was to you. But we didn't.
I kept
get a
looking. Like
chance-
every once in a while, I'd look around. I'm like, where are they? Where are they?
You were in the front row, of course, and me and Stefan were partying about 5 rows back in GA.
And you know what? They did do a little something different. They spaced out those first, 2 rows, and then everybody else was
the rest
farther
was
back.
behind that. Yep. And then
So they
had
weren't as close, the other rows. So that makes a little more sense because it was definitely, they spaced it out, I guess, to have more of a walking lane to get across the aisle. But and that's a whole nother thing. It was, the setup was all wrong. I had to do my normal set people straight when I got there because people think they know the arena, but the arena knows the seating in the arena. Promotions tend to not know what they're doing, sadly. But
There you go.
yeah, it was. But that was a fun night too. So good couple weeks with some wrestling.
Yeah, it was
And
very
some horror
entertaining.
stuff and a lot of good movies. Seen Scream in the cinemas again. A couple other horror movies.
Oh yeah, the new movies coming out.
Actually, did a double feature the other night of horror movies. AMC was doing with a little intermission in the middle too. It was a cool little thing.
Nice.
So great. Love the Halloween season, and then it goes obviously into Thanksgiving, Christmas, whatever holidays you celebrate. But it's a good time of the year as we end.
Absolutely.
And we know, starting obviously with tonight, and we're going to get into it because I know there's a lot of different, and we've seen it the past few weeks, but looking at our numbers, I think TNA's numbers are going to say it too. The Bound for Glory specials, the recap, Fade to Black, the Hardy Halloween. I'm betting numbers wise, they weren't too far off their normal weekly numbers. We saw our interactions with shows roughly the same, no drop off. So I'm thinking calculated, but in the end, didn't lose much steam. Now, this is going to be a big one because the live episode is going to be huge, the next live special. But we'll see how it all comes together. But I'm sure we'll see some movement on social media this week. We already know, we saw someone say, hey, Good Hands gets some promotion. Jason Hotch in the first advertised match for the live show. So I think you're going to see some of that. And they usually do not disappoint. But I'm very much looking forward to this show because as soon as we knew they were going to be creative, I knew a lot of stuff in the can was going to start getting used, and I always love to see how they put it together. So open fight night, I welcome it. I was glad to see it return and get to see these matches because that's always something interesting to know there's matches out there. Will you ever see them? We got to see a smattering of them tonight. So
and even a couple throwbacks. I mean, they showed that one match from AJ Styles versus Rude when Rude was champion, and then you had to look real quick, but it showed the open fight night, same logo, except it was in blue and black on the stage background,
Yeah, and showing a nod to the history because obviously this was something they've done. They do that. Like TNA, they have canon, and they keep to the canon a lot of the time, which you love to see. So no, I'm for it, and I am appreciating Alicia keeping in character this whole time. It's fantastic.
It's absolutely terrifying.
Not
I
breaking.
gotta say, do you want to play a game?
Oh, wrong movie.
Wrong movie, J-Bone. Come on.
Is it?
Yes.
I thought that's what
What's
he
your
said.
favorite scary movie?
You're thinking
That's
of
the line.
Saw.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well,
Billy the doll from Saw.
oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Sorry.
Come on. Come
You lose.
Go watch some E.T.
Do
Get
you-
yourself some education. Enough of this. Enough of this, J-Bone.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I love the first Scream movie because it really was kind of it brought back some of the love for the slasher movies. You know,
Oh, yeah,
it
it was
There
been
was
a
a
lot.
love note too, but it's the only really good Scream.
Yeah,
Like there's
The
some
best
other ones that
Scream.
are okay, but nothing beats obviously Scream, the original Scream.
Yeah.
It just
And it's
felt
up there.
good.
It's one of my all-time, probably most watched movies.
yeah.
Just because in high school when that came out, I think that VHS is probably my all-time VHS watched. Because that would just be like every weekend, throw on Scream.
VHS, kids. Do you know what VHS is? That's funny. That's a term you don't say much. The old VHS, Blockbuster, all that stuff. All right. So yeah, let's talk some news. We got the news coming out of, let's see, where is it here? I'm looking at the news. Here we go. TNA secures new multi-year, multi-hundred hour licensing agreement with Claro Sports for Mexico and Latin America. And that's going to cover several Latin American countries, I believe 17 or 18 of them. Specifically which ones, I'm not sure. But that's...
do you want to know some of them, J-Bone?
You got some names?
Oh, I got names, J-Bone. You got Argentina, Bolivia, Chile, Colombia,
Ooh.
Costa Rica, Ecuador, El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, Mexico, Nicaragua, Panama, Paraguay, Peru, Dominican Republic, Uruguay, and Venezuela.
Ooh, there you go. There's a little geography lesson there. Nice.
Where in the world is TNA wrestling?
Everywhere.
Carmen Sandiego. All right. But yeah, so people are like, hey, we got the American announcement for the TV. Oh wait, wrong American. I'm sure the other one's right around the corner, folks. People are like,
well,
when's it
Santino
coming?
did say major announcements next week, plural, on the live show. So we'll see.
Waiting for the live show. It makes sense. You want to get that live audience reaction. Obviously, they want to get J-Bone's live reaction to a big announcement.
They want to see J-Bone
from TNI. It makes sense. Yeah.
I can't believe it.
So yeah, here's the hoping. If they announce some matches, so that'll be
you'll definitely get some matches. I'm guessing as soon as tomorrow, you might see another match announced.
Probably through social media. Yeah, it makes sense. And I'll give them this. At least they've had Kalani Jordan featured a lot in the socials on NXT with the TNA championship. And she's really turned heel on us. She really has. She's quite sassy lately. She said she didn't want to defend the title, and then I guess Santino on NXT announced that she was going to do it at NXT's Gold Rush, which is a 2-week thing at Madison Square Gardens Theater. And she's going to defend it against Jordan Grace and Lei Ying Lee. So, win or lose, that's going to be an amazing match.
That will be.
And they should have a great a live audience for that too. Armand asking me if I'm going to submit a video for Mr. Elegance. I don't know. What do you think, guys?
Are you elegant enough, J-Bone?
I think I might be elegant enough, but one thing that Ash said, and I'll admit it here, someone needs a.
Okay.
I know. Here it comes. They need a big juicy ass.
Ew.
Senior J-Bone does not have a big juicy ass. I'm an old bald fat German. I got no ass. I'm just saying. I'm sorry, folks. I got
Just
no ass.
shaped.
As my mom used to say, got that little heart-shaped ass.
Oh.
Is that DMI?
Isn't it great? Isn't it great to see Ash back? Just
It is.
Ash in anything is great to have around. So continue the good work, Ash.
I was really in the running right up until that point where she said that, and I'm like, well, that does it for me. Sorry, guys.
Well, if they need a standby, Mr. Elegance, I'm always available in a pinch.
There you go.
I'll elegant it up for at least a segment.
Billy got to show off that ass. I'm just saying. You don't have a choice. Alicia's like, what? What am I listening to?
I need a drink. Hang
on. Too bad. Cute Kip is indisposed.
Yeah, right. Cute Kip. Oh, he'd be perfect. Where's
I heard Tommy Dreamer say he might break out the suspenders.
Oh God.
Someone in the Norris is like, Jake, something would be perfect for this. Is if you put the suspenders in the little hat on.
Well, yeah, if he does the IPWF gimmick, then yeah. Right. That was his gimmick. That was a good gimmick.
With
him and Diener were doing good work.
That's right. That's right. They were. I don't. People are like, oh, well, who's going to be Mr. Elegance? They got up and they said whoever is. They said they're going to get like a 1-year TNA deal. So I'm guessing it's got to be someone new. It's not going to be someone off the roster. Do you guys know the indies more than I do? Is there anyone on TNA's radar that you know that would fit that bill? I said Ren Jones from AAW out of Chicago, who Trent works with, former AAW champion. I said that guy had great promo skills, a lot of sass. Not sure about the ass, but very talented. So
not that you're looking or anything.
No, absolutely no. I'm gonna get myself in trouble here. But do you guys have any guesses or anyone you would throw in the hat? Any names in the hat?
This is not something I could have predicted or seen coming. So, no, I have no idea who would fit the script.
Okay, Bill, any guesses?
I know. There's. I feel like there is a segment online that might be pushing for former MLW mainstay, Richard Holiday, who was obviously part of a pretty big faction over there. At one point, the Rarefied Air. And and then also obviously overcame some major health issues over what was that, 2 or 3 years ago. But that's a guy that would definitely be one that's interesting. It could be like, I feel like it's going to be somebody with a connection. Like I think, like, if you are talking someone on the roster per se, I think Jake something does make a lot of sense, because that's someone they're always looking to feature in another way. If you're looking about someone that has a loose connection to TNA right now, also MLW ties, that Brett Ryan Goslin, BRG. He's wrestled a match or two, and he's had some screen time as a character. But he's like, his gimmick, obviously playing the Ken from Barbie on the Indies, could kind of fit into that Elegance brand. So I think that's another one with a connection already on the roster. Okay. If you're looking kind of obviously like what you really want, and I'll take him today, J-Bone. Get me Rick Martel.
Oh,
bring the mob. Let's get Arrogance back.
Hell yeah. There you go. Perfect.
Why get a new one? Get the original.
With the
if PCO can do it, why can't Rick Martel?
The what is that? What did he have? It was like a bug spray, but it was full of perfume or something. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Could be someone from OVW. There's lots of talented people there.
Oh,
could be.
Talking OVW. Haven't seen it for a while, but there was what's his name? Luscious, was it Larry? Lawrence? Luscious Lawrence?
Oh yeah.
Like he'd be an interesting one.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot, like there's a lot of options.
Yeah.
That you could go with.
Yeah.
And there's been obviously, and hey, I'm not going to say you could definitely go the route of, like, we saw some of the internet and social media kind of wrestlers, like obviously we saw in Bound for Glory in the Gauntlet. Like we could see somebody, maybe you don't know them now, but somebody that's doing stuff like on the indies like that, and could bring a following. Like I could see it, someone with a very big social media presence maybe be part of that brand.
Yeah.
So watch out.
Yeah. Oh, Armand, there you go, with the local flavor here. Bring in Cal Hero with his fanny pack, and then they kick him out, of course, because he failed to become a baby face. He's replaced by a built model-looking guy like Holiday. That'd be funny.
Go all kinds of ways. Hey, you could bring back Kenny King and have him do it.
Oh,
Jesse Goddard's. Love Jesse Goddard's too.
Jesse,
the man.
Goddard's.
Jesse.
Wow.
Love Jesse.
Wow.
A lot of good options. Like I said, that's a tailor-made good gimmick in wrestling. Like you really, and then obviously whoever you pluck into that role, as long as they gotta have the charisma, gotta have some ability, but like it's a ready-made gold gimmick. So yeah, definitely you want to make the right choice.
Yeah. Yeah, he's gotta fill all the different
hey, who knows? Maybe break out the ring rust. Larry D.
Oh God. Oh, I miss Larry D. The ring rust. Someone in the chat during the live reaction said Johnny Swinger, and I said, "Oh man, that'd be a
Johnny
riot.
Swinger.
That'd be an absolute riot." Yeah, Daddy.
or follow the same thing. and bring back, one of our favorites, who was Johnny Swinger's main guy, Ziggy Dice. The
Oh,
Dice Man.
Ziggy. Yeah.
He's got elegance written all over him.
He's got something, all right. I haven't seen him or heard anything about him since TNA, honestly.
He's also from the Indies.
Is he?
Yeah.
He's still around, eh?
Let us know. If you're not watching live, let us know later. Like, who do you think should fill this spot? Who do you want to see? Like, maybe there's a name out there on the Indies. Maybe there's someone that was released from NXT or WWE months ago that you'd like to see in that role that's making the rounds. Or maybe it's someone currently on the roster. Who should be Mr. Elegance?
I don't know who any of those guys were that they were showing in that one video. They're like, is this backyard wrestling? That was hilarious.
They were some elegant Edmontonians.
They were. The one guy had the pink pants, so I mean, he had the right outfit. What about someone that's been on Explosion? Like they've been featuring.
That would be Jake Painter.
That's who. I was trying to think of a name they've been featuring a lot on there. I mean, I don't know anything about him, but I know that's a name they've been featuring a lot on there. This Jake Painter guy. So I don't know if he's got promo skills. I mean, he's a good-looking kid, but I don't know. Beyond that, I have no idea. So. But yeah, drop it in the chat. Any ideas? Who would be your pick for Mr. Elegance? Remember that he's got to check all the things on the list.
Got to check the boxes.
Check the boxes. Any other news, guys, that you want to?
Well, we did have a bunch of new merch, J-Bone, and it's throwback merch.
It's 90s. Yeah.
90s inspired, which is pretty cool. Love to see it.
Bring up a little share screen of Rooney here as I bring it up here.
But while we're waiting for that, one thing I did want to hit on from the Hardy Halloween special. Heavy indications that the Hardys have re-signed because they're talking about their 2026 plans in TNA wrestling. I think they haven't put that out there, and they don't really have to, but I think all signs are the working agreement will be continuing.
There you go.
Oh, look at that. You can get your open fight night shirt.
Yeah. That I noticed that they actually had a shirt from tonight, which it surprised me until I realized that, which was reminded by some of the clips that they actually had the same logo in past things. So yeah, you got the open night, you got the red shirt, which looks great, the black shirt with the colorful logo, new looking like, I don't know what that is, new Rascal shirt, some new Hardy shirts. Yeah, Rascal Slime.
I might have to get the Goats Hardy shirt because I haven't had a Goat shirt since Josh Matthews.
And he'll always be the GOAT to you, I know. And then the 90s themed ones, you got the Cobra, Santino, Mance Warner, and Steph. You got the Hardys. We got the Angel Warriors, Fire and Ice t-shirt. Who else we got here? We got the new TNA World Champion Santana shirt.
Very nice.
Still some Bound for Glory stuff.
Yeah, they released a lot. The merch game's been on point. They had a ton of shirts at Bound for Glory, and they're keeping it rolling.
Yeah. Moose has a new shirt. Eddie and Lish, RF and City, so Boston related. Hardcore Mickey James, Hall of Famer. So yeah, lots of new stuff. Lots of new stuff. So yeah, go check that out. Go support TNA. Go get that merch. I believe the Open Fight Night even has a trucker hat available. So
Whoa.
plus it's hoodie season. So a lot of these shirts are featured as hoodies as well. So
dope.
yeah.
Nice.
One thing,
I'm trying to scroll.
just rewinding to the old Halloween theme. I saw there was some company out there and some artist that had made a poster for the Lost Boys, but it was in style of the Monster Squad that came out the same year, with the monsters in the background in the sky and the kids in front. And I was like, wow, this is really cool. Well, Mrs. J-Bone, in her infinite wisdom, knowing that her husband loves some Lost Boys and Monster Squad, she bought me a hoodie. So
Nice.
love Mrs. J-Bone. So that will be featured on
two great movies there. Monster Squad, one of my faves from that era. Love the Monster Squad.
Wolfman's got nards. One of the best lines.
Severely underrated, that movie.
It is. So, is that Bell's Boy says AC Romero recently revealed he lost over 200 pounds in a year? Holy crap.
Wow. AC baby.
That's crazy. That's
as crazy as that spot, J-Bone, off the ladder that we were there for in Chicago.
Totally.
And I was worried he may not make it. Like the sound of falling off that ladder, that was not a good sound. That sounded bad.
Well, you saw
popped up.
The thing is, you saw the other side of the ring where I was sitting with. Who was I sitting with? Oh, it was one of Trent's friends from New York. I can't think of his name.
From
I spent the whole
party.
weekend with. Yes. I can't think. Anyways, I was sitting in the second to last row in that arena. So I did not see what was on the other side of the ring. So when I saw him fall, I literally jumped out of my seat in terror because I did not know that there was anything on the other side of the ring to fall through. I thought he just hit the freaking floor, and I'm like, oh my God, he's freaking dead. I'm like, the night he debuts in TNA, he's freaking dead. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yikes.
Yeah, it was scary. And then, we saw the clips later online, rewatching it, and saw that he went through a table, and it was like, oh, still not
there was
good,
something there.
but at least there was something that and since then we've seen other people go through tables like that. Like, who was it? It was Chelsea Green and Deanna Purrazzo, both on the top of a ladder, did the same thing, didn't they? They went through a couple tables.
I believe so, yes. But not as crazy as that was.
Still, it was like, wow. Nutty. Oh, welcome, Alicia. When did you get here?
Oh, hey. Just moseyed in. It's hard to breathe under that thing. I had to call it quits, tap out.
Oh, that was you. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Phew.
Like my glasses kept fogging up. It's like
you can't see nothing.
No.
I've done that before. Yeah, not a good deal.
How did Stu and Billy pull it off that whole time?
I don't know how they ran with it on. Pure talent, I guess. The mouth hole is like, it's like so small, I don't even think air is able to pass through it.
That's like,
so you're like breathing out of the giant eye holes that have like a fabric.
There you go.
It's bad.
Breathe out your eyes.
Yeah, breathe out your eyes. Air out your balls, your eyeballs.
That's like any of those masks from decades ago. You know, 2 little tiny nose holes, 1 tiny little mouth hole.
Yeah, it's like, yo, just put like an open fabric thing there. Just let people breathe.
Think of the people.
Think of the people.
It's impossible. Well, that's pretty much it for news, unless you got anything else.
Yeah, not a ton of news in the off season here, but I think we're going to see a steady flow, obviously, over this next week, and we'll see. Like, because I will say this: be on the lookout for the old card subject to change, with the possible impact of the flights and things like that over the coming week and so. So just the good thing about it being in Orlando is there's a heavy base of the talent, especially all those you've been seeing on NXT. They don't have to worry about, but obviously fly-ins, my guess is they'll be proactive and maybe coming in maybe an extra day earlier than usual. Is my thoughts.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, news about Raj Singh in the ring with his dad. Yeah, we talked about that a couple weeks ago. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was. Yeah.
Congrats to
that was going
Gamma.
on in Edmonton. Yeah, when they were on Explosion a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. Yeah. Raj Singh, and he introduced his dad, and they talked about some news about the documentary that was coming out. Yeah. So yeah, congrats to him again. All right, well, let's dive into tonight's stuff. We got, like I said, so we got some new stuff. We got some rewind stuff, but all in all, very entertaining. If you're looking for something genuinely new content from the brand as far as in-ring stuff, you know, and you've been waiting for a few weeks, we finally got some, which is great. So I was pretty excited for this one. So, all right. So we had the opening bout was the Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match. Sinner and the Saint versus the Rascals versus the Great Hands versus the Systems, Eddie Edwards and Brian Meyer. So what did you guys think of this?
Thought it was fun, energetic, great opener to the show for open fight night, right? So
You're right.
It's good. I saw a lot of incredible moves. So, you know,
Yeah.
Wowzers.
Wowzers.
And on that note, Bill.
Yeah, I think this was the main match that got advertised via social media.
Mm-hmm.
Like Brian Myers, like he put out the challenge, and that's what open fight night is. You got a beef, you want to settle something, you just want to go at somebody, you want to make your name. When does it happen? Open fight night, TNA rules, and no, this could have been the main event of the night. But as the opener, get you in. No, I think this was a show stealer type match. And as we already heard from some early comments, some people thinking, oh yeah, some people deserve some, but like Sinner and Saint really got to show something in this match, where they didn't in a lot of other have the opportunities they did in here. And the same thing with the Good Hands. Like, I think we all know it. Like, I think throughout the TNI show. Ever since Jason Hotch's debut, pretty much, I've been on the Jason Hotch bandwagon of getting him over. But then obviously it's been more of a storyline with the Good Hands, especially in Order 4 recently. So they haven't had the opportunity to do as much in ring. So seeing them do what they can here, great to see. But no, and obviously the Rascals, who I got to see the Trey and Myron Reed version of the Rascals this past weekend in action. But seeing the Rascals, always good to see, because we know there's that fourth Rascal that's going to be out there pretty soon. So let's keep an eye out for him. Come on home.
Wouldn't that be great?
It'd be something. I mean, he's starting to take bookings now, so we'll see. Yeah, and for as long as he was with NXT, I guess he still only has a 30-day.
Yeah, that's
thing.
The NXT deal. It's 30 days.
So
you can make a pretty quick appearance elsewhere. So
the infamous Wes Lee. So yeah, we'll see. We shall see.
And he even has his Lucha Underground, J-Bone, which I know you love.
Oh yeah,
he's done it all.
He has. Well, he was the first one in TNA to show up from that whole group, right? And then it was it was during that whole when they started bringing in new people.
Because he was there for like the Super X Cup and stuff.
That's
when like Sammy Guevara made an appearance there. A whole bunch of people made appearances, but he stuck around. Like, he obviously impressed them. That said, hey, keep coming back, and he was a fixture there, obviously.
And they brought in OVE, that whole group. It was a lot of new, and then Conan brought in the new LAX. It was all sorts of new tag teams and groups started showing up. So yeah, that was a great time.
They were cooking.
They were. I mean, they were really starting to talk about like a rebranding of the company back then. 2016, 2017. Right after all the like Broken Hardy stuff, they really
that's about that era. Like, that's I think you can find footage of some of those matches. That's one where Trent had made the trip down, and you can see Trent and myself in the front row together.
Oh yeah, when they were still in Florida before they started touring.
Those were Florida days. Yeah, those were definitely, that was the Florida era, the Impact
pre-touring.
Zone.
It was great
taking
stuff.
A splash at the Impact Zone,
and the X division was really starting to get on fire again too. They had guys like Trevor Lee in there, and
Trevor Lee though, and that's, I know people mention Trevor Lee's name with the Mr. Elegance potential.
Yeah,
I'm all in favor of a return of Trevor Lee. I'm honestly surprised we haven't seen him in any form since that. Like, that he's pretty much stuck straight indies this whole time.
Yeah,
because he was a TNA mainstay. Now, obviously, that was a different era of TNA, but that's somebody that makes a ton of sense. Because I was a fan of Trevor Lee on the indies before he even came to TNA. But that's more like, he was one of those guys, because he was like a West Coast, like he was on the Gorilla and stuff like that. Like, he didn't make many appearances on this side, so I was just seeing like clips and videos of him. So when he signed with TNA, that was great.
Well, with as much history as he has with the Hardys, I'm surprised,
Yeah, because you're right. Like, that connection there too. So
down in North Carolina, because he was called
maybe
the North Carolina Caveman.
Carolina Caveman.
Yeah.
Good X Division stuff. So yeah, now bring it back.
Yeah, it was a great time.
I mean, and who can forget the GFW Tag Champs of him and Brian Myers?
That's right. that was Brian Myers. That was before. That was like during his first stint of being out of WWE. Then they brought him back.
Before the streak.
Yeah, that horrible, the wrong kind of streak to have. Yeah. And Brian Myers has just flourished since. So good for him on that. So yeah, fun opening match. System gets a win. Speaking of Brian Myers and Eddie Edwards.
System works.
Next, we get the first promo about the Elegance brand searching for Mr. Elegance. And we've already talked about this at length, but this was when the promo aired. And then we had, I'll just lump it in with what they showed later, was the girls were watching some guys in the ring with an empty arena, and they were watching these guys like, oh, these guys are, what did Heather say? Is this backyard wrestling? And they're like, no, we're not in a backyard. And she's like, oh, it was like, are you really? the whole
well, just because we know the TNI fam may be thinking of joining this Mr. Elegance search, and you can. They are taking video submittals, so all you have to do is send your video entry via email to this email address, Elegance Brand, one word, Elegance Brand at TNAWrestling.com.
There you go.
So you could be Mr. Elegance.
Yeah. And some people out there are like, what's an email?
We might have to call it, J-Bone, if we get that response.
Does that mean, well, if we don't do the whole email thing, does that mean we have to make a what is that called that the kids are doing now, the tic tac? We have to do a tic tac?
Oh, come on, J-Bone. You're any later to this,
TikTok.
It won't even be popular anymore. They're going to AI you pretty soon, J-Bone.
Oh, scary. All right. Next up, we got some great knockouts action. We've got Danny Luna versus Jody Threat. And we have been waiting.
Former tag partners.
Yes. Spitfire. We even had a Lars Fredrickson mentioned during the match. It was like, whoa. Remember when he showed up for a cup of coffee?
He was the manager for a while.
What did you guys think about this? That they finally put this match? I mean, it was teased for such a long time, and our own Alicia was like, I think she was pretty much salivating at the thought of this match finally happening because they just tiptoed around it for weeks and weeks. What'd you think?
They really beat the ever-living shit out of each other, didn't they?
It did. It was great.
And that one move that Danny Luna did off the ropes at the end to get her was it the win? It got her into the move that got the win or whatever. That was sick. This is what happens when you let people do really cool shit.
German suplex standing off the second rope. Not the corner. Standing off the second rope. That's some power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she's gunned up.
It reminded me when we always used to see who did that? Oh, Brian Cage used to do that shit all the time, didn't he?
Well, he would throw a lot of suplexes. He was a suplex guy.
He was a suplex
former world champion.
He was a machine. So, all right. But yeah, great. Great win for Danny Luna. I'm kind of hoping this feud is not done and that they have at least another.
They can always go back to it.
Yeah, they can. Yeah, but this is a significant singles win for Danny Luna because I feel like. What's that?
She needed it.
She did. She
Yeah.
did. It puts her in the right direction because, I think it marks her, you get a few more wins like this, you become a number one contender.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they
You
need to
can't deny
build
that.
up the bench to go after that. Well, like once again, because someone's got to take the title back at some point. And right now, obviously, last Indy didn't get the job done. Not saying she won't get another chance, but you gotta build that bench up. You need to have 2 or 3 people ready to go after that belt.
Yeah.
So I know a lot of people had Danny Luna in that mix, and this is this definitely does not hurt that. But yeah, we got to see who those next couple contenders are going to be as we finish out the year.
I think Danny Luna deserves a fair shot.
Agreed.
Hell yeah.
Like I said,
I
we
think on
gotta
the
start
roster,
really-
we thought so. But now it's interesting because the NXT champion, is heel person, is now real heel, but was kind of a face for our company and a heel for the other one. But now, and Danny Luna's kind of gone full heel on us.
Yeah.
So interesting dynamic.
I can see the fan base, though, switching real quick for Danny Luna. Like, Danny Luna's not going to have
she's
to
already
do much.
getting that. She's already getting that.
I'm just saying.
She's like the badass heel.
Yeah.
Like, I want to see you hurt somebody heel.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. To get kind of like on the opposite spectrum of things, like a Steve Macklin.
Oh yeah. Oh, very similar to early Macklin in TNA.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't like you.
So.
Fair assessment.
Right. So yeah. So we'll have to see what's next for Danny Luna and Jody Threat. I mean, I like both, but I feel like Danny Luna's really been stepping up lately. So could be the start of a new chapter for her.
Yeah.
Then next we get the injury report. Ali had some. Yeah, Bioflex. Thank you, Bioflex. Looks like Ali had some bruising after his. It was at the Hardcore War.
Yep.
From Bound for Glory. Then they talked about.
I love the next one.
Oh, Jake something when he took the mist. Yeah.
Selling the mist on the injury report. I love it.
Yeah.
Poison mist.
He shouldn't
poison mist.
Yeah. You shouldn't miss any.
He's cleared.
Yeah, he is cleared. He shouldn't miss any miss.
He went to the local high school and went into the chemistry lab and got the whole eye wash going. So
there you go.
Good.
There you go. Good for him. Good for him. And of course, Santana, he got banged up a little bit in his championship match that he won, but he is cleared. So, which we saw tonight because he just, they said show up without that championship, and he did. He did just that. So
he was ready for a prime time match.
He was. Then we get some footage from promotional stuff that TNA did in El Paso with new champion Mike Santana and Nick Nemeth. So that was cool. You get the new champ in there plus a veteran like Nick Nemeth, and I feel like those two together had to have been a great team wherever they sent them because you've got the young blood, like, hey, look who's our champ now representing. And then you get a veteran that maybe some people who haven't seen TNA in a while or are new to TNA, they're going to know him. They're going to know the formerly known as Dolph Ziggler. And he's a great talker.
Doing company proud. Wearing it on the back. So you love to see it. So yeah, it's part of it. Like when you're the guy or the guys or the girl Like that this is part of the job.
Yeah.
You're there to promote, you're there to push, you're there to sell tickets. Like that's why we always give such credit to the Hardys, because they're out there doing this all the time too. Like
for hours.
And obviously Joe Hendry was doing a lot of that. Like Steve Macklin doing a lot of that. But yeah, like this goes a long way. And no, it's a good start here. So it's good to see. And it's not something they always promote, like show it. Like if you follow things, you can see they're doing this, but not on the TV show. So it's kind of good to see a little of that. Like just say, look at what our people are doing. Like this was the right episode that you could focus on that.
Yeah. I was gonna say I'd like to be a fly on the wall of Nick Nemeth, maybe giving some on the road tips to Mike Santana. That'd have been really interesting.
Hey, he's a vet; he knows.
Yeah. Nemeth, and I know guys like now, of course, the former brand of Nemeth is the WWE, but another cohort of Nemeth would be a guy like The Miz doing the same thing, did it for years.
He wouldn't let it go.
Promotion on the road. Great at what he was doing, So
did you say promotion on the road rules?
Real World.
Real World. Yeah.
He was on the Real World.
He was.
Return to New York City.
Oh no.
And he was The Miz then.
He was. He was promoting himself to be like the big star before he even was one. He was ready.
Fake it till you make it.
Right. And then we had the I might have flubbed the order of this, but I know right around here they had the promo from Cedric Alexander calling out the new champ, saying leave the belt in the back and just come down to the ring. No titles involved. So I could, see if I'm as good as you or whatever, however you said it. But yeah. So, and that was great to see, because it was, I was just, I don't know what it was, but I was just saying this on the live reaction right before this. I'm like, wow, I don't know if Cedric Alexander is, well, there's crappy rumors here and there, and I wasn't trying to put any relevance behind it, but I thought I heard something about Cedric Alexander was already done with the company, and I was hoping it wasn't true. Then all of a sudden you see it, boom, he's there in the promo, and I'm like, oh, that's great to see. So
I diffused that a couple weeks ago, J-Bone. That was your favorite reporter that made a big deal about him signing a deal. It's like, oh, it was a 6-month deal and it just expired. It's like, come on, man.
Oh, my favorite.
But when you have a paywall to maintain, you gotta throw things on there. So.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You can't get two stories out of that saying one's a signed deal, and then less than literally within a couple weeks saying the deal's expired. Know the terms before you make a big deal about it, because that's what TNA does. We've talked about this. Right. When they bring in a lot of new talent, a lot of times it's a couple month thing. That's kind of what they do. Right. Get a feel, see if you're comfortable, work comfortable, and then go beyond that. But come on. But this is the wrestling business. A lot of shoddy. I won't even call it reporting, because they're not journalists.
Oh, it's just it's stupid opinions, and then people look at it and they take those opinions and they run with it as facts, and it's like that's the biggest mistake.
If you want to report, they're verified. You got to have sources. You got to verify things by more than one party, and that is not done in the wrestling dirt sheet business. But that's why they're not real journalists.
No,
they just play it on TV.
Yeah, there are people that jump in your DMs when you have opinion that they don't agree with, and then they argue with you and they say that they're the best, and then they block you. It's what they do.
I thought that's when they're doing the vanity searches on social media.
That too.
Right.
That too. All right, then we get a rewind from earlier this year. That one that I had completely forgotten about, but it was fun. The Hardys versus the
But hold on.
Colognes.
Oh
But
wow.
our man is ready. Yeah, the best reporter, Mean Gene of the WCW line. hey, well, we got to give credit to Jeremy Borash on the TNA hotline. Come on.
This is true. This is true. Love Borash. Whatever happened to that kid? Yeah,
Frosted tips for life.
frosted tips. Gotta love the frosted tips. But yeah, Hardys versus the Colognes, and the Colognes literally showed up out of nowhere, and that was when they were talking about the El Paso promotion. This is when they were in El Paso before. So
I think we might see the Colognes after this to end the year, because I feel they were in Florida too previously. So I think we could see it could be the return of the Colognes.
oh, could be. It was interesting. I mean, they were around for a few weeks doing whatever.
Remember when they were in the system, sort of?
Oh, they almost. Yeah. Yeah, it was either going to be them or what, the Good Hands? The Good Hands were trying to get a spot or something, wasn't it?
Everybody wants to be in the system.
Something, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, but yeah, little rewind there. Hardys versus Colognes. Hardys get a win. It was, what was it? It was an El Paso street fight. Is that what it was?
Mm-hmm.
Colognes kept on trying to put the tables away. Boo.
They want no tables.
Then we also had open fight night match from 2012. It's hard to believe it was over 10 years ago, but Bobby Roode as champ versus AJ Styles challenging. Great match. Great match.
Good to see old Bobby Roode.
Yeah.
The it factor.
Yeah, he was, and someone in the chat said when are we going to get beer money in the Hall of Fame? And I said that'd be great, but I feel like you got to put AMW in the Hall of Fame first.
Yeah.
Yeah, the toughest part is how you handle that, because they both deserve to go in.
I would put AMW in the Hall of Fame, but honestly, in the same year, I would put Bobby Roode in the Hall of Fame, but as a singles run. I feel like he had a better singles run, just like even, as part of Team Canada, all the way up through his being a champion and all that stuff, better than being a tag guy. Great tag partner, don't get me wrong, but better singles run it, in my opinion. I'd say it was glorious.
Oh,
I see what you did there.
Come on.
Well, speaking of America's Most Wanted, I do see they are booked for Atomic Wrestling in Florida against the Good Brothers.
Interesting.
Ooh.
America's Most Wanted, Good Brothers. Some could call that a tag team dream match.
Ooh. Different generations, but yeah. Definitely. Both with TNA ties.
TNA ties.
Oh,
I'm telling you, I have a sneaking suspicion that we may see some Good Brothers in the near future in TNA. You're talking new TV deal money. You're talking Uncle Allen, AJ Styles, maybe playing a role in 26. He needs some Good Brothers hanging around. So I could see it. I could see it. They've been making the rounds, man. They've been making the rounds. It feels like time for a little TNA TV deal to help get some more name recognition out there. So I can see
Be-
it. I can see it happening.
Beef up the tag
Keep
team
up the
roster.
tag.
Get some more veterans in there. We'll see. We'll see.
And I like that because we always got to have somebody, because I feel for some reason, and I don't think it's even, I don't, like, we know Tessa was always a lightning rod when she wasn't here. But it feels like for some reason, tag team wise, that's what beer money is to the TNA fandom. Because there's very strong opinions about like about the Good Brothers. I think because Scott D'Amore made it well known because like they were the highest paid act at the time in TNA during that era. So I guess that for some reason, and as I'm seeing it, that's kind of what the chat's starting to say. But that so it gets very viral reactions from people. But once again, I don't think that's the case at this point. Seeing kind of like what promotions are showing up at, I can't imagine like that's those days. But I think still for like if you're looking for like just once again and totally different because the Hardys are that level, but there is something to these acts out there. And I'll always have a soft spot for the big LG, Doc Gallows. He has long TNA ties.
He does. Yeah. The aces and eights and I've met them a couple times, and I tell you, they are one of the nicest tag teams to meet, like genuinely nice. You know, I met them when they were
brothers.
They were New Japan. It was like back in the Bullet Club was like huge, and they were New Japan tag team champions, and they were part of Jeff Jarrett's GFW. Is that what it was?
Yeah, they were that's kind of they were making the GFW run. I remember they did a show when they were doing the ballpark circuit. They did Harrisburg, PA, was the closest show to me. So I made a trip to there. Got my first Bullet Club shirt from Doc Gallows at that show. So no, very, very, very cool. Very cool. Like once again, I'd be in favor of it because remember at the time that was like the most viral clip that they had was their debut there. So that there is something to them. Like I'm like, now I know not every act's for everybody, but it is one of those things where a lot got pinned on them for some reason by a lot of the fandom. But I would welcome them back. But I'm usually I have a very open door policy with most.
Oh yeah.
I think people know my short list of the ones where I don't have an open door policy. But that's but yeah, they're welcome back in. So, but we'll see. So I have a feeling we're going to start seeing possibly some returns. Like because once again, we keep talking TV deal. You will see some new names pop up.
There's got to be some kind of surprises,
And I feel like they would fit the bill for a surprise tag team. They're probably the biggest tag team out there that could be brought in as a surprise.
Yeah.
And once again, you're talking probably just for a portion of next year.
Yeah. Now, I did hear that Carl Anderson was injured for a while. I have no clue like how he's doing physically now or what his injury was, but hopefully he's in good shape.
You're not the 2013 G1 finalist, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You're talking about that guy. He'll be back in no time.
Oh yeah.
He's the machine gun. Come on.
The one with the hot Asian wife. So oh man. All right. Yeah, some opinions about James Storm needs to return. Yeah, we'll see. So all right. Next we got some NXT notes. We had the Kalani Jordan doing a promo about not wanting to defend her title. She gets interrupted by Santino. Yes, you are at the one of the dates for the Gold Rush in New York.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to defend it against Lei Ying Lee and Jordan Grace per Santino. So there you go. We also got a celebration of sorts in the ring from Ethan Page and Chelsea Green. They recently won the mixed tag titles down in AAA. I'm not sure how Ethan Page said it. He's triple, however he was saying it. I don't know. But anyways, so they were celebrating, and then Joe Hendry showed up out of nowhere. They thought he was going to jump out of the cake, but he just showed up. And then who jumped out of the cake? It was Thea Hale?
Yes.
Thea Hale showed up looking just like Joe Hendry, blue shirt, white pants. And then Joe got in the ring, and they got them both with the whipped cream pie, a la Revenge of the Nerds, whatever. And the promo that followed online was something that went viral with Chelsea Green. I don't know if I should say it here, but it was great. It was great. You should go watch it. So, very entertaining. So yeah, I'm sure we're gonna. I don't know where we're gonna see it. Probably Gold Rush, but Joe Hendry getting involved in that seems like he's
okay.
He's edging. Yeah, he's okay. He's edging closer and closer to that being a part of NXT for good. It's going to happen in 2026, folks. It's going to happen. It's going to be Joe Hendry's big year. So we'll see how that goes. Then we get the we get an interview from Kalani Jordan, and for a second I thought it was from Gia Miller, but it wasn't. It was from NXT's Sarah Schreiber. It was a good interview, showing me. She's good talker, good heel. Any thoughts on it, Bill?
No. I once again, like she's kind of like she's just matter of fact. A lot like Trick Williams. Like, is she doing like? I guess in her last match she did use the belt, so maybe a little more heelish than she had been. But that's one of those ones where it's just like, hey, I'm just proving that I'm the champ. I'm better. Come get it. And I think she was able to enforce that idea here. It'll be interesting to see how it now goes over on TNA. Because, like, once again, she was pretty babyface when she was last in front of a TNA audience. Like very respectful, like smiles. But now I feel like we're going to be seeing this new version of her. So it'll be interesting to see how the audience reacts. Now, Orlando, because of the NXT around the corner, former home of NXT, it's going to be tough to tell from this audience really reactions, because there's going to be reactions that are just Florida based, just Orlando based. So I think El Paso will be the real test on like where the reactions are for the heel gimmick that she's in now. So we'll see. But I'm looking forward to see that reaction. That triple threat should be good. And then we get the main event. Of Cedric Alexander calling out
Mike Santana. Mike
Open
Santana.
fight night. Oh wait. Oh well, we did that. This is where we got the elegance with the Edmonton folks. That was the follow-up segment. But we talked about that earlier.
Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't remember where they put that.
Yeah, that's where they placed it before the main event.
Yeah. Is this backyard wrestling? No, this is not a backyard. Oh. Priceless. But yeah, what'd you think of the main event, Bill?
Oh, no, this was a very good match. Like when you think of like matches that hadn't been aired yet, like this was a good one. So I think they definitely did a good job. Like honestly, a lot of these matches were very good matches.
Yeah.
But yeah, Cedric Alexander, Mike Santana, that's going to be a good match right there. And now that you know that obviously at this point he became your world champion, I get putting this one on last because Cedric Alexander has not had a bad match since he's been here. But that's just what he does. Like I've been seeing Cedric Alexander in the ring since seeing him in Ring of Honor. In my area years ago. So he definitely gave him a run here. But you could see this was as Mike was on his way to becoming world champion material. And that he wasn't going to be denied during that run on Open Fight Night. And he gets the win here. But once again, like Cedric, like it's been in a lot of defeats, but he's given like Leon Slater, he's given everybody like a really good run for the money. And obviously Ali, like from Ali, Slater, Santana, like all great opponents, but you're talking about guys that are at the top of the card featured right now in TNA.
Yeah.
But I got to give credit to the booking here on everybody's part, because obviously you have Cedric come in. Cedric's a name. He came in, and a lot of promotions would put him against local talents or lower card guys that just stack up wins. They just threw Cedric right into the mix and are like, let's put on some great matches with the best guys on the roster. And Cedric was like, sure, let's put on some great matches. And like I said, like he hasn't come out on top at a lot of these. But yet I think everyone looks at him and it doesn't hurt him, because you're like,
right,
he's a damn good wrestler.
He is. Yeah, he's, he may not be the oldest in the locker room, but he is an in-ring veteran. And he can teach a lot of the young up and comers like Leon Slater and others, some lessons and put on some great matches.
Cedric will have his time.
Oh, sure. Absolutely. So, obviously he didn't get a win here, but he gave Mike a good run for his money, and they had a good match. So props to both guys, the current champ, and I'm sure Cedric Alexander will be a future champ in the company. So good show. You had some throwback stuff, some rewind stuff, but you also had some new content that maybe the live audience saw, but not the people at home. So, nice little mix. I'm sure, Bill saw these live and was curious to where, these were going to get placed on, if and when they were going to get placed on TV. Well, here we go. We got the Open Fight Night. All you got to do is throw a promo in front of it, and there you got your match.
Because they always do like a lot of times the main event of shows, like they'll be kind of like the dark main event, like just for locals and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But they're always being filmed. So like there's always the possibility of this. And like I said, I got no problem with it. I think TNA has always been creative with this because you can, like, as long as you have the content and you have creative that can put it together in a way, like that's why you have it for these instances where you might need to be like, oh, for whatever reason, we need to put something on hold. A venue doesn't work out, or there is something like the new TV deal on the horizon and you want to break up stuff. So there's a lot of reasons to have this. And like I said, I'll always go back. I'm going to send up the critical signal. I don't think I've seen him tonight, but is he just lurking around for me to mention the infamous World Title Series where they had all those matches filmed over a summer in Florida and put a tournament together that no one knew was a tournament. Like that's my all-time, like nobody knew it was being booked, and there you have it. So yeah, well, and now you know there was open fight night. Now, one thing I will say, and I'll use the term critical again, not being overly critical, but just a little things, because we know we have some upcoming episodes that are falling on holidays.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is like the same thing with like the Hardy Halloween, which I thought good concept. Like Broken Hardys made their return on NXT. Definitely highlight them. But for Halloween, could you have snuck in one gimmick match on air just like tonight, with a Halloween theme to it? Something like with some costumes or things like that, or maybe an Undead Realm segment, like mixing a little bit of that. So just a little bit more new content, sort of like the explosion conversation we'd have a lot of.
Yeah.
Not a lot. Doesn't have to be crazy, but like the same thing with these holiday episodes. And they did announce for the last day in El Paso, so like a family day, and I think it's smart. I was actually talking to Carlos about this over the weekend, and they're doing that matinee style on Sunday, which I think is smart. Not going like 3 nights in a row in Texas, but they're advertising it as like a family day, and there's going to be like, I think, like a TNA Santa and Mrs. Claus. So I have a feeling they're going to do a Christmas themed match.
Oh, there you go.
And you got to bring back the turkey trot for Thanksgiving. Like, so I would hope they would bring these, because once again, TNA has history of this, but that's a good way. Like, if you're going to do not a full show of original content, mix in, like, you don't need a lot. Be like Explosion. Have some new segments, some other things. One match at minimum. And I think that covers you. But once again, like I said, I don't think they lost a lot by not airing full new shows. But I think that's the good back and forth. Like, you get a little bit of new content. Like tonight was a lot of, like, it's new to us. Unaired. I'll just call it unaired content. As opposed to new. But no. I like the concept of this. I thought it was a nice show to kind of get everyone back ready.
Yeah.
And now it's a lot of unknown. Like that they kind of left us with saying we're getting Elijah in concert.
Yeah.
And we're getting the match where it's going to be Jason Hotch in action. Like good to know, like that's what we got. But like, well, I'm surprised they didn't give away more. Like we know it's Cedric and Hotch, which sounds like a great match on paper. But I'm surprised they didn't announce a few other things. So that's, I'll be interested to see how they play this off this week on their socials to kind of promote it. But yeah, no, I think we'll see some it's going to be interesting how this sets up because once again, I think another announcement could be the date of Genesis in January we get on the live show.
That would make sense
because that will give us an idea on how much they'll be taping to end this year. Because some people are thinking, oh, that could be early in the I assume it's going to be in mid-January, maybe even a mid to slightly into the second half of January. So I think a lot of the content to fill up those first couple of weeks of January are going to be this year. But technically, we'll probably air on the new TV deal. So a lot of things, a lot of moving parts right now. But it will give us an idea. So I think that I think it's going to be part of the reason why there was this break now, because they're going to be pretty busy these next couple sets of tapings.
Oh yeah, just figuring everything out, and it also gives your whole crew a nice break before this busy holiday season.
Yeah,
which
because it's going to be busy. Yeah, and let's not kid ourselves. The way they were doing it, and once again, it was never a guarantee, but to do the live big show at big venues like they were doing, they just had back-to-back 7,000+ attendance at big venues. And the last time they turned it around, a lot of the staff stayed in the area to then put on a live show 4 days later and then a set of tapings the next night. To ask to do that again, it's a pretty big undertaking. So I kind of get whether all right, let's pause, put that on hold, regroup. But who knows? Once again, depending on what that deal is, what's coming in, it might necessitate going even harder and more. So, but we'll see. We'll see. But now, good to get some, get to see these matches, bring back an old TNA staple, and then going to have a lot of live content. You're talking, back-to-back live event nights. You don't see that. You don't see that all the time. So that's going to be cool. So yeah, no, should be some good stuff. And yeah, there are teases for some announcements. So we're going to get some news for sure.
Oh yeah, we'll get some news. We'll get updates for Turning Point for Friday night, which I don't know if I don't think I'm gonna be around for. We might have to wait the review for that one. Depends on when I get my schedule and when I'm working on Friday. So we'll see. No promises there, but we will be here on Thursday. Well, you're gonna be live there. I'll be here for it. We'll see if Alicia's available for the Thursday night, but we'll be covering some stuff. We'll at least get a preview for the weekend out of it. So, but yeah, great to be back. Great to have a week off, but it's great to be back because we have the best audience in the world. Thank you guys again for joining us. And make sure on your way out, you guys know what to do. Smash that like button. Smash that sub button. Ring that bell for notifications. Look at that. I'm a week off and I completely trashed my own gimmick. But yeah, thanks, guys. We'll see you next week. And have a great weekend. We'll see you again. Thanks again.